Welcome. Thank you for tuning into my raw vegan journey. My name is Kiala, and we're going to recap week 1 of attempting to adapt to a raw vegan diet. So we're going to cover a couple of things today. First, we're going to talk about how we planned our week 1 versus how week 1 actually went about. We're going to talk about the benefits and the highs of this journey so far, as well as the drawbacks or some pain points of what we're experiencing right now, and then some key takeaways. First, when we planned week 1, my attempt was that I probably needed to ease into it. Maybe let's just do 2 out of 3 meals raw for the week, and then we'll have a cooked vegan option for the third meal. That was okay for the first 2 days. By day 3, I was like, I can do this. 3, 4, 5, I was doing all raw vegan. So I kind of adapted to the completely raw option really quickly. So I was kind of surprised at that. So week 1 actually went a lot better than I had originally planned. So definitely happy about that. But with any change, any lifestyle change, it's going to take planning. And it doesn't always go to plan. Sometimes you have a few hiccups. I know with having a family, sometimes if you just adding one errand, one outing can just kind of totally throw off your whole game plan. So don't be hard on yourself if you are working on a journey of your own. Let's talk about some of the benefits, the highs of this week. Well, one thing I really want to highlight is the feeling of fullness after having a plant-based meal is completely different from what you feel after you've had an animal protein. Typically, if you have a really big animal protein meal, you feel heavy and weighed down and sluggish, just like, oh man, I need to take a nap. After you eat to fullness on a raw diet or even a vegan diet with cooked food, you have this feeling of satisfaction, this feeling of energy. Like I can go run a marathon after this. So that's one of my favorite things. It's like, man, I'm really full, but I feel really good. So you don't feel guilty about eating to fullness, right? So I love that part, the energy levels. I need all the energy I can get. I have a 6-month-old that doesn't sleep well. So come at me with all this energy, and I'm loving that for me. Another benefit that I'm really loving is I don't really have a sweet tooth, and that blows my mind, right? I feel like maybe it's more of like a cleanse and the body has reset, but I don't have sweet tooth cravings. And this is from a chocolate girl. I love chocolate, chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered nuts. It's just anything chocolate and sweet like that. I'm all over it, but I don't have that craving. I don't have oh, I really want something sweet right now. I'm like, no, I'm good. I do have a dessert smoothie though. I do have a dessert smoothie that I really like, and it's just a tad bit sweet. It's sweetened by a banana, which is it's not over the moon sweet, but it just kind of hits the spot when needed, right? But overall, benefits have been amazing. We do have to highlight some of the drawbacks or the lows of the week and of the lows of having a raw vegan diet. One of the drawbacks is that you definitely have to eat more often. If you're thinking you're going to survive off a 3 meal a day, because it's the food is much lighter. You can eat to fullness, but your body it knows these foods and it's going to be easily digested. So you're going to need to eat 4 or 5 meals per day, or just make smaller meals throughout the day. But I definitely have to step up how much I eat. So that's just a side effect, and I'm cool with that. Sometimes I think of that while I'm prepping. I'm like, let me just make a really big salad. Let me make a really big meal so I can eat this now and some later. But that's part of the game, right? If it's a drawback, if I had to point out something that's a drawback, that will be it. Another thing I am working on is that just because something is healthy, stay with me now, just because something is healthy does not mean you can eat it to excess. Okay? All right? Just like my mom always used to say, too much of anything is not good. Now, one of the meals that I discovered this week and I tried out and I really, really love is a walnut meat taco. So good. It is like soaked walnuts with soaked in with sun-dried tomatoes and taco seasoning, and then I made a cashew sauce and a pico de gallo and even a guacamole. Now, considering that meal right there alone is full of fat. It's a lot of walnuts. If you've never looked at the nutrition label on like nuts and walnuts, it's really, really fatty. So there's a lot of fat in the walnuts, there's fat in the cashew, and there's fat in the avocado, right? All that together, that meal together is probably the maxes out the amount of fat that you should eat in a day. All right, so takeaways for the week. I mean, overall, it's been a really great week. But going into week 2, I really need to do better planning. I really kind of was like, yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm ready. And I had not gone grocery shopping. I think I went grocery shopping on like day 3. And I just bought some stuff. I really didn't plan my whole week. But as I'm getting to the weekend and I'm about to do a big grocery haul, I'm going to be on it. I'm going to try to plan a lot better, because when that hunger sneaks up on you, you really want to be prepared and not fall victim to the hunger monster and then just eat stuff that you probably shouldn't eat. So I'm gonna do better with planning, and I'm gonna do better with creating videos with content on what I'm eating. So those are my takeaways and my goals for week 2. I appreciate you guys following along for the journey. Please like and subscribe so that you can be in the know and tag along with me. And if you're on a journey of your own, comment below, let me know, because I want to support you like you're here supporting me. I appreciate it. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.